Hello Marvel Heroes fans and friends of my channel. Welcome to this special edition of Q&A. 2016 Marvel Heroes is officially launched, and a lot of us are very excited to see this because there's a lot of new content, and I would like to just spend some time talking about the what has been added into the game, in case some of you have not been really in touch with the what we have in Marvel Hero right now today. And I would like to make a return and so on. And I think it's going to be a good time for you to come back in and to just know a little bit more about the what we have in Marvel Heroes right now. All right. So now, something you probably will notice is that this whole zone may look new to you. This is called the High Town, and and again, it's a patrol zone, but unfortunately, the cosmic version is not out yet. So, what is happening is that it is very much just the normal version. Nothing really, nothing really fantastic on this one yet. I think they are trying to tune it and so on. So, I mean, that is something work in progress for them. But the potential is there. Just another new patrol zone to do. A lot of action and so on. And you can see that I'm also playing the Deadpool. This review is out. He's the very last hero to get the 52 treatment, level 52 kind of progression. So it's good for those who has been waiting for Deadpool for a while. This is really good news, and the really good news is that he now has a couple of builds. There's actually 3 builds. He has 3 builds right now, and the and you see, both my team up and the Deadpool is, sort of like doing something, the server lag onto this boss, so I thought it's quite interesting. And the, good news is that you don't need to worry about Spirit anymore when you play Deadpool. Basically, he's just awesome. He's so awesome that, you have this thing called awesome. And that's it. You just spam any button you want because he is Deadpool and he can do anything he like. And that's fantastic. It's really fun. And basically he has 3 builds, the range build, the melee build, as well as the area build. So, I've looked through a number, I spent a whole entire day looking at the number, and and so on, all of them are pretty attractive. And the good news is even the range build is very attractive. So that is very fantastic. And the usually these days the new heroes are shipped with just like a broken kind of specialization of build. Just the one build is viable. But I think for Deadpool, seems to me that his range is pretty fantastic. Definitely better than the. From the number perspective, seems to be even better than the melee build. So that's very strange, and so on. So I'm sort of like leveling his legendary. Sort of like here, legendary is here. I'm still trying to get his legendary up, and I think a lot of you have been asking, whether you should go for the crystal legendary or not. I have to go through my numbers. On paper, though, it doesn't seem to be that fantastic on paper. But at the end of the day, I have to go through a number. I can't really say anything right now more than I wouldn't want to give you some kind of direction that is not correct. So and I do find that his crit is a little bit low. So for me, Gunir is pretty good for level 70. All right. So there's where the far end of the map something has happened. Wow, this is really far. This zone is huge. I can't imagine if you are not what am I supposed to do here? I guess if you are not a if you are not a teleport hero, you probably be having quite a tough time going through this patrol. It's so huge. It's good stuff. So yeah, Deadpool is one of the rebranding kind of legacy thingy, because I think he's the very last hero to be giving this kind of treatment. So it is a big deal. It is a big deal. All right, it is a big deal, definitely. And yeah, okay, Kingpin is here. What am I doing here? So, yeah, I thought I'm doing the scroll thingy. Your fate is sealed. Okay, so it's Kingpin, is it? Yep. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the hang of things, and yeah, wonderful. Yeah, this is very easy to play. Deadpool is very easy to play right now, and it's awesome. It's very awesome. Alright, so that is one part of the rebranding, the Deadpool, this new patrol zone. But of course, the more I mean, I think the heart of the, oh, by the way, crafting also has changed. So now you don't need to collect all those tiers of element. This is the one that you need to pick up, and that's it, one tier for all. It's just exactly like what I've mentioned in the video before, that I wish that this is the case, and I'm really happy that Garcilian sort of like do something similar. And I don't know whether they watch my video or not, I doubt so, but it is something that I've been asking for, like I think more than a year or 2 years ago, exactly the same thing. I asked them, why don't you just normalize everything to one currency? So I'm really glad that they've done something on this one. That was good news. Bad news is that somehow things become very expensive, meaning that you have to keep picking up all those like material, because they actually auto converted all my existing stacks. So I have about 90, I think, 60 element at least per type, pure element, but I only get about 30 each, and then sort of like, and now the crafting material actually take the to me it's actually a lot more expensive than before, so you have to pick up more, seems to me. But I mean, I'm not complaining here, just anything that make my life easier, I'm happy. I just have to sort of like we picked up all the stuff again to make sure that to make sure that I've got enough mats to do all the rolling and so on. So that is the thing. Alright, so now, so that's one thing, but the most fantastic about this whole revamp, or at least, by the way, this black cat thing, the trap, is very pretty. I mean, the whole revamp is, to me, the big thing about this rebranding is the story. The story, chapter 10. I played through it, it's beautiful. It is like, how should I say, it is like a one-shot kind of thing, but it's a much longer one-shot, of course. So the good news is, of course, you have new story, new map, and new boss, although it is basically recycling of all the heroes out there. I don't, initially I wanted to post video on the story, just to entice some of you to sort of like come back to the game, but the reality is that I wouldn't want to sort of like, it's just, I mean, I wouldn't want to sort of like make it a spoiler, because some of you may want to still come back and play the story. I wouldn't want to give you all the cutscene and storyline and so on, but it's really cool. The whole thing, the good news is that it's a really, really nicely made story, and it is so good that I don't know whether I would want to even skip some of this like storyline, because everything is connected so well together, and the reward is fantastic. They give you Omega point, kind of like a chest. If you are at the max, you still can play. So I think it gives you quite a fair bit of them, and after that, also sort of like you got power point, plus 3 power point. You've got things like you got the plus spirit as well. So I mean, and it has a lot of really interesting artifacts as well. Now I need to go through my guide, but there's some artifact like this one here, give you the crit damage rating. These are all pretty decent kind of stats. Now, of course, the roll is terrible, but if you do 50 heroes or 55 heroes, then I'm probably sure you have 1 or 2 that's great. And then you have this one as well. It's not really that great, but it's more like for those heroes who has a very low defense, close to 0. This could be one of the very good option to have as well. So so the story is nice. Even as I defeat bosses, I'm getting like unique as well. I mean, story mode to drop unique that much is actually quite unheard of, I think. So yeah, I mean, they change the whole thing. They make it very, very good, very good. That is a good news. The not so good news is that I still would like to have hang on, let me just get there. The cosmic story mode, because it is just too easy. Like when I use my magic, because I would like to sort of like get my magic legendary to rank 5 so that I can do a video on her for you guys. But like I can down all the bosses in the story mode within seconds, like 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, everything die. These are bosses. So I mean, it is fun, but it's just way too. Doom Dugan is the guy that I need to kill. Wow, I don't know what happened, man. So yeah, I mean, it's just way too simple, too fast. It just, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to just sleep through it for my another 50 heroes, then I think, yeah, I'm not quite sure whether I will enjoy it in totality. But yeah, I mean, I wish that things are really harder and a bit, and have a different type of reward and so on. Yeah, so So I mean that is basically just my thoughts about the whole thing. I think the whole entire branding is about the secret invasion, which is a really nice storyline there. The first time I played, I enjoyed it, but I'm not quite sure if I need to go through it 50 times what would happen. Yeah, so I mean, if there's a better one, it'll be great. And there are some different medallions as well, so it's a whole bunch of medallions to collect. And I mean, imagine if it was a cosmic story mode for us to farm the cosmic version of the medallion. I mean, isn't it wonderful? I mean, I think that would be pretty fantastic. I don't know why this trigger that one. Interesting. Champion of Secret Invasion. No spoiler here. So yeah, I mean, you can see like Nick Fury's kind of thing. So I mean, this is I mean, the role is terrible, but it's by no means a bad medallion. But the reality is this, right? You have how many affixes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 affixes. 9 affixes. Even if you ignore those that are dodge, defense, deflect, you still have 6 affixes to roll. And you can't roll a medallion. And usually equip cosmic one. So how often will you see a cosmic and sort of like get yeah? So I don't know, man. Sometimes they you know what would be really cool, right? Is that it's a borrowed idea. It's not my idea. A borrowed idea from Diablo 3. Is that you've got a medallion, but you're allowed to roll specific affixes again using perhaps another medallion, right? So the idea is this, right? You can always keep improving your medallion as you collect your same material, same as artifact as well. Imagine that. I mean, or unique. Unique gear whereby let me see what his ultimate look like. Okay, so this is his ultimate. Wow, what is he, man? Oh, wow, this is like he's like a, I don't know, man. I'm just looking at it right now. All right, yeah. So what would be really good is that if I could use the duplicator artifacts and so on, or unique or medallion and so on, to reroll certain specific affixes. Just keep improving, so I can keep playing the game, keep collecting unique, and then at the same time I could the pet thing doesn't work again. This thing. At the same time, I could actually improve my gear, right? I improve my roll. So if I like to say change the roll of I don't like the roll of say the second one, I just keep getting a Taskmaster artifact to re-roll the second affixes, right? Why not? Things like that. That would be wonderful. Like some of this medallion, the second one really bad, the last one also bad. Can I sort of having the same cosmic version of Shocker medallion to keep re-rolling it, improving it, right? So it improves the whole longevity of the game, right? So anyway, I mean, enough of idea, and these cards are really huge and wonderful. So this is the high town zone, and I mean, what else have they talk about when they talk about the rebranding is the controller, of course. I've looked into the controller though. Okay, you guys seeing some of my other video like Dirt Rally, okay. Like the Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well. I am a big fan of a controller, but I look at the way that the controller is implemented. I think it's just a bit too much like a mashing of button for me. So I know I may do a video on the controller. I may not, but I understand some of you may like to play your game on the sofa. Like my wife actually has her computer connected to the our flat screen TV. So it would be pretty cool for her to just lays back at the sofa and just use a remote controller to play her game. I mean, can you imagine that? That's probably quite fun. So I guess I mean that's probably one of the things that is quite fun. I need to sort of get used to sort of explore how exactly you set that up to the way that you want to play. Alright, so there's controller support. Deadpool I cover. Black Cat, yes, I really want to play Black Cat actually, but I have a few guys I will finish first. I know I own you guys a lot of guys, and the one that I really want to do is Magic first, and then Deadpool, then the Artifact guy. I mean, some of you want me to play Captain Marvel in Danger Room. I think what I mean. There isn't. I mean, the Captain Marvel guy I have is still very current, but just that they change all the icons. So maybe I just do another guy again on Captain Marvel. Just to because some of you may have concern that maybe that one's outdated and so on. So we want to do that, and I think there has been quite a few requests, and I actually wrote down on my I don't know whether you guys know or not, but I saw like I love the environment. So on like the tea boxes, I'll just cut them up and use it to sort of like write down the notes. So I don't need to buy extra paper to write things. So yeah, I mean I've got a whole list of stuff that I need to sort of like I have planned to create the guides for this game, and thanks for keeping me very occupied. I know you guys some of you are a little bit concerned that I'm not playing the game much lately, and yeah, I'm just waiting for new content. Like a lot of you guys just waiting for something, just anything to happen. So yeah, and so I a couple of things I would like to do, and this whole pet thing is just annoying every time. By the way, I have to log out again very soon, so I need to rush off this video. I can't really do too long. Is that server is down again? So there has been a bet on the forum saying that how long would that 2016 rebranding patch is going to take. So my first answer is that, well, that's irrelevant. It's how soon they need to release another patch to fix that patch, which I was right. Within 24 hours, we have another patch to fix the patch. It's always that way. It's this. I don't know how the whole quality over quantity work, and but it doesn't seem. It seems the same old thing, right? I mean, when we release something, we break something quite severely, and we have to shut down the thing again. I can't play it in my prime evening time, and what do I play? You guys know, and my wife is still very much into Blade and Soul. All right, so now and okay, what else in the whole rebranding wise? Now, some of you who are playing some of the older heroes like Captain America, Black Widow and Jean Grey, they have finally a reward on some of the costume. Now I don't know, is it for the default costume or for all costume, because the only costume that I really care for Black Widow, for instance, is a chase costume, because that one is really dated. If you look at it, the white color one. So I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. What exactly is the scope of improvement, but I mean it's good news that they keep improving on the costume, because I think they know that the difference is too vast, and at the end of the day, who's going to enjoy those costumes? So it's good. It's part of the 2016 kind of rebranding, and it's wonderful. All right, so I've got another stuff here. I need to loot, and yeah, I mean I thought I turned my pet things on. But apparently something must have broken while they are patching the stuff like last year. Alright, quality. And the team up, there's an Agent Venom team as well. So not sure whether you guys got hold of it. I'm not I think you guys know that I'm not really a big fan of like a team up. So I'm not really having that right now. And the you know what? I think I missed something. Now I know what I've missed. Is this little where is the little Deadpool? So no, I didn't miss anything. Alright, so yeah, so what else are there in the whole 2016 kind of like rebranding? Leaderboard, I haven't really seen it yet. I don't know whether it's somewhere in the game, or I don't think it's somewhere in game. I don't really see anywhere. I mean, if you guys have seen the leaderboard, but I've been hearing about it. I mean, how about like thousands of people sort of playing the game right now, and well, yeah. I mean, I think leaderboard is a good thing. It rewards those who spend a lot of time. Where am I supposed to go? Supposed to Calvist. So I have to go down. Is it? Man, it's the first time I play the high zone actually. Is it this one here? This okay, fine. So this probably be the one. Alright, so and I think it's kind of so this zone is quite fun. There's upper level and it's lower level, huh? That is really fantastic actually. They're doing better and better. I mean, who's going to play Midtown Manhattan right now? I hope there's like a Monday Madness for this patrol, like High Town Madness for Monday. I think that would be really fantastic. Wow, this is good stuff. Yeah, I can't wait for the cosmic version to come out. That would be nice. Infernal War Scroll. Alright, good stuff. So yeah, I mean I think that's really all the rebranding is about. They haven't really talked about the raid and whatnot. So yeah, I'm kind of like keen to hear more about also who's going to lead the Gazillion now that Mr. Bravit is gone or leaving. So I mean this sort of thing still question on our head, on our mind. about what is going to happen. I mean, actually, it's very beautiful. Look at all these plants. Looks pretty real, huh? I mean, the artwork is actually getting better. I mean, as you can see there, I hope you see it, and I've got a splinter there. Hope you sort of agree with me that the things are really looking better. I mean, all these cars are so futuristic. Wow, it pains me even throw it, man. Yeah. All right, server lag. Yeah. So here's the thing. Deadpool server lag is 2.5 seconds on boss, while Deadpool team up server lag is 5 seconds on boss. So yeah, you guys figure out which one is better. Anyway, but that's unfair because the Deadpool one has actually got a got damage over time component to it. So same old thing. Just I think this is a good practice to just start to practice before the cosmic version come up. I hope the cosmic version is really rewarding and also hard as well, and that would be quite nice to have different type of patrol. So some are easier, like the Midtown Manhattan is the easiest. Industrial City Patrol is harder, and the hardest is the high town. So it will be quite good to have that. I think to have that. All right. So yeah, I mean I'm doing this this range build right now, and it's actually very simple. I think it's a bit too simple for me though, to be honest. I know. I mean, what are we really looking for? I mean, somehow this build just it doesn't really have a lot of imagination. Like I always say, it has specialization. So when it comes to specialization, okay, here's the tips, right? A lot of you've been asking me what power to use, what build to use for Deadpool. So if you are doing range, the minigun is actually pretty high damage unless you gear for awesome, which I probably would not. But if you do gear for awesome, maybe. I mean, actually the what is it called, man? This is really funny one. The bang bang. The bang bang is actually quite a nice power. The animation hilarious. He will flip it upside down and whatnot to do it. I think bang bang is more for the third build, which is for this build, the pineapple surprise build, which is area build. You can actually do a bang bang, but you can also do a slam jam as the main spender to be the pineapple surprise. So pineapple surprise. I mean, basically, when it comes to specialization, right? It's very easy. Whatever they say buff to, pick that. There's nothing wrong with that. Just pick whatever they say. So pick. Okay, between flash room and side assault, I would say flash room from a number perspective. Foot Golter you have to take as well. Between awesome launch of Deb and Stabby flip, it's just a matter of style. I prefer Stabby flip because it doesn't go too far. Awesome launch of flat death is still to go far and come back in again. And after that, slam jam is you have to pick anyway. Cutting room floor you have to pick anyway, right? So these are things that you have to pick. When it comes to have gun, we'll shoot again. I mean, the thing that bang bang have to take not so. So between bang bang and not so minigun and shoot all bullets, take not so minigun, and after that take the hand arrow, take the real armor buster. Take the bam boom pow and the little Deadpool is, and for this one you have two things you can do. You can either do a spender on the slam jam or spender on this the bang bang, and that's it. Specialization. Everything is being guided. Follow the what is being buffed, and you'll be fine. So yeah, so that is wow. You see, I'm telling you, this zone is huge. You have to go across the map like this, and then you have to sort of not only that, you can go down as well. So that is fantastic. I need to kill some ninja to get a count. Come on, man. Yeah, for what? I don't know. Do I get a lot of XP? Oh, at least I get my rank 1. That's not too bad. Imagine the cosmic version, man. So maybe at the end of the day, yeah, this is really good stuff. Okay, let me do a server lag, 2.5 seconds only. Alright. So yeah, that is all really, and the Steam achievement. So I don't know how many of you are on to Steam. I'm a big fan of Steam because I keep in touch with my friend Steam. At the end of this video, description of this video also have my Steam account there, and I may face it. I mean, not everyone of us is going to play the same game forever. So I would like to keep in touch with all of you through Steam as well. And Steam achievement 78%. That's not too bad, really. But they don't report everything onto like Steam. But yeah, I mean, you know, that is pretty cool. All the everything is going to achievement, and this game is probably earned me the most achievement in all my Steam games so far. And it's not a surprise because I spent like, you know, thousands of hours doing this game. So yeah, that is really all about this rebranding. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this rebranding 2016 Marvel Heroes as much as I do. And I hope you all, you know, taking a break here and there. That's fine, but do come back and check out at least the story. The story is beautiful. So do come back for it. Do give me a ping, like, you know, hi, you know, how are you, kind of thing. Always happy to do that. And at the description of this video has a link back to my website. It has all the other guides and video as well. So do check out over there. Now I've got a Mag Gear incursion to deal with. So see you later, heroes. Bye.